to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you my own birthday haul. So I got myself some orchids as a gift for myself for my birthday, and I think I'm tapped out for the year, but I got a couple of Catasetums from Sunset Valley Orchids. I got some compact and miniature ones, which I'll show you shortly. Today's my birthday. I'm recording this on a Friday. I ordered these orchids on Monday, and I immediately got an email from Fred Clark, basically saying, you're all set, we just shipped your order within 2 hours of ordering, which was really nice. And I got the order on Wednesday. So I'm gonna show you all of these new Catasetums that I've got. And they all look really good. They're all in different stages of dormancy, sort of. Some of them are shedding some leaves, some of them are growing new growths, some of them are truly compact and pretty small, some of them are a little bit bigger than I expected, but they fit fine on my grow shelves. So let me show you what I got. So I'm going to start this update with my Monurara Millennium Magic, actually, just because it's in the same Catasetum Alliance. It is losing its leaves finally. It looks like we've lost like 3 or 4 leaves. This one is falling off. It's going down slowly. The roots are growing. That root there has been growing nicely. I'm slowing down the watering a little bit, but yesterday I noticed a new little growth popping in right here. It's super, super, super tiny. But I'm curious if that's a new bulb or what, but we'll keep an eye on it. It's a tiny, tiny little thing. Anyhow, let's get into the haul. All right, the first one we have here is the Catasetum Chuck Taylor SVO Sunshine crossed with Catasetum Lewis Clark Wonder Woman. So this one's also known as Catasetum Chuck and Louise. This one has a new growth, as you can see right over here. I have my hygrometer right here so you could get a sense of scale. So this is supposed to be a compact Catasetum. It's not as big as my Monurara Millennium Magic, but it's quite tall. I would say it's about 2 feet tall with the leaves. The leaves look like they are going into dormancy, a few of the bottom leaves. I'm going to put a picture up of the parent so you could see what it looks like. But this orchid, the Wonder Woman, can have up to 7 spikes, which is phenomenal. So this is a cross between a standard size plant and a mini plant. So the Chuck Taylor is the mini plant for this. So you can see why it's a little bit bigger. This one should deliver large flowers but remain compact, and this is a summer bloomer. So this one, we shall see what it looks like when it actually blooms. Let's move on to the next one. All right, this one's a smaller one. This one is the Catasetum Chuck Taylor Way Good crossed with Catasetum Susan Fuchs. And hello there, Zoe. Leave my plant alone. You've eaten way too many of them. So this one is a combo of a standard plant and a mini plant as well. So this one should have large flowers. This is smaller than the last orchid. The last orchid was a little bit bigger in terms of leaf span. This one I'd say is just under 2 feet if you look at the leaves altogether. And yeah, this one blooms 2 to 3 times per year. And it should have large flowers but maintain a smaller compact size compared to other Catasetums. And again, for reference, here's my hygrometer just so you could see how big it is. And we shall move to the next plant. This next orchid is slightly smaller. The leaves are a little bit smaller. This one is called the Catasetum Dentagrianum SVO Excellence crossed with the SVO Sunshine, the Chuck Taylor rather SVO Sunshine. Oh my, you can see it right here. Stop. You can see what my cat does to all of my orchids. These will be on a very high shelf and away from her. So this orchid is the Catasetum Dentagrianum SVO Excellence crossed with the Chuck Taylor SVO Sunshine. This one's a little bit smaller than the other two. Again, the hygrometer is there for reference. So this one is a strong bloomer. It should bloom 2 to 3 times per year, and I will put the flowers up so you can see it. But otherwise, here is my hand for reference. This one, I guess, just under 2 feet. This next Catasetum, so I bet They all look the same to you guys because they don't have any blooms, but this one is called the Chuck Taylor SVO Sunshine crossed with the Double Down XDPYL. So the XDPYL means extra dark petals, yellow lip. So this one can bloom 2 to 3 times per year per the website. I will put pictures of this orchid down below, but it's comparable in size to the other two, about 2 feet. This one here is the Chuck Taylor, so it's a little bit smaller than the others. And the Chuck Taylor is a cross between the Catasetum Dentagrianum crossed with the Catasetum Portugii Star, Brian Lawson's Sunrise, and I think I butchered all of those names. And this one has a high flower count and remains quite compact. So this was a cross. This is the base of the cross for a lot of these in this compact mini special. So I will put the flowers up and we will go on to the next one. Next up is the Catasetum Melania Davison Fox crossed with the Dark Odyssey BDL. And BDL stands for Big Dark Lip. So I will put pictures up of this orchid. It looks like all of them have a little bit of yellow tinge, likely going into dormancy soon. This orchid should be dark, have dark, deep burgundy flowers. They look like foxtail-like arrangements, and they're very easy bloomers. So this should bloom a couple times a year per the website, and we shall see what this cross looks like when it blooms. This last one is the tiniest one in the collection. This is truly a compact Mini-Catasetum. Here's the hygrometer. This goes up maybe a foot. It is very, very small. So this one has bloomed before. It had a flower spike that I saw. So this one blooms, it's right over here. So this one has bloomed in the past. It looks like it's shedding some of its leaves. It's quite small. This one is called the Catasetum Rustwood, which is a cross between the Catasetum Dentagrianum crossed with Catasetum Dentagrianum. And I've read that the Dentagrianum is what makes a lot of these orchids much smaller and compact. So this orchid can bloom 2 to 3 times per season. It has a high flower count. And look how small it is. Look at my hand, just for comparison. It is quite small. I look forward to seeing this one bloom. It's already bloomed. I thought these were very young, but as you all know, Catasetums are quite vigorous. They can bloom quite fast. They grow fast. They are heavy feeders. They need a ton of fertilizer to grow in the summer growing months. Now, a lot of these orchids, I'm told, will bloom 2 to 3 times per season. So I'm curious if these leaves will all shed. This definitely looks like it's going to head into dormancy because of the color at the tips of the leaves and this bottom one right here. But I will let you guys know if they end up going dormant, if they keep blooming. It will depend on, what I see will depend on how I take care of this orchid. So for now, I'm going to make sure to fertilize them regular, not a heavy feeding since it's not summertime, unless I see a new growth. Then I will feed quite heavily. I will probably add a slow release fertilizer to these when I repot them to make sure that they're getting adequate nutrients for future growth. And then when I see these leaves falling off and all we're left with is this bulb, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it its winter rest, put it on the shelf, not water until I see a new growth. So we've got 7 new Catasetums here, so I will keep you guys updated on progress. I'm not going to water them too heavily right now since the temperatures are low, but I'm going to maintain that sphagnum moss moist. So this is my birthday haul, and with that said, I am now definitely running out of shelf space, so I don't think I will be getting more orchids at this time for the year, but I'm really happy with my haul between Hauserman and Sunset Valley Orchids, and this was nice. So that's it. That's my Catasetum haul. I look forward to seeing everything grow. I would like to repot them, but I think I should hold off. if they're going into dormancy, there's no point. I just want to get them into heavier pots so that they don't tip over, since Catasetums can be quite top heavy with their floppy leaves. So I may just repot the one that has a new growth. So I may do that this weekend, but we shall see. Otherwise, I'm very happy with that haul. The quality of the orchids was really nice. The shipping was very fast, so no complaints. I like this order from Sunset Valley Orchids. Anyhow, I hope everybody has a fabulous Thanksgiving. If you're in the US, if you are in Canada, or if you're in Europe watching, I hope everybody has a good weekend, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!